Hello, this is David Heckman with my week 4 journal. So the first step to this, out of a couple different ones, this first step is sit quietly for 5 minutes. The way I did this, I just sat against the wall in my basement with my legs extended. I used the table out of the book to check my heart rate. I used the 6-second method, so I got 60 beats per minute, which again was out of our textbook. My breathing rate, I counted for a minute, and I got 30 beats per minute. So those ones are pretty easy. The intensity of muscular contraction, I didn't notice any muscular contraction while I did the sitting on the wall with my legs extended method. However, I did just, to see a little bit of a difference, I took a small slide out from the wall and just sat there for a minute, and I did notice that my core muscles, along with my lower back and somewhat in my hips too, I noticed that there was a little bit of muscular contraction there. For my step 3, performing 3 minutes of jogging in place and 3 minutes of push-ups, got that knocked out. And then step 4 was recording the acute responses to cardiovascular, respiratory, and neuromuscular systems. So my heart rate, it did go up to 110 beats per minute. I used the same method. And then my breathing rate went up to 50 beats per minute. Another question was how my muscles felt. I noticed that my gastrocnemius muscle in my calves and my pectoral muscles, along with my triceps, were a little bit tight. When I work out, I usually do a little bit of cardio, whether it's 15-20 minutes, and then I do weight training almost every day. And with my weight training, I do a little bit of everything every day. I've been trying this for about a year now. It seems to work pretty well for me. So with that being said, I noticed a little bit of tightness in my calves from running this morning, and I also noticed a little bit of tightness in my chest as well as my triceps. One more thing to note is that I practice autogenic breathing. So I noticed that even though my heart rate and my breathing rate were elevated, I was able to lower those with concentration on my breathing. The last step was the chronic adaptations to the systems. With the cardiovascular, the biggest thing is that your heart rate is going to increase to move more blood to the muscles and to the body, and a lot of that has to do with supplying oxygen to those muscles. Respiratory, your breathing rate's going to increase. Without that increased oxygen intake, your blood isn't going to be able to carry any more oxygen because it's just not available. And then with the neuromuscular, muscles begin to tense and shorten due to stress and work, and muscles are most productive when they're shortened and when they're relaxed. They just have more power to perform the work that they're supposed to. So that's my week 4 journal. I hope you guys have a great day.